Zombie apocalypse.
Hello everybody, good afternoon. I am Intan Sapitrih and today I would like to storytelling about Keong Emas or Golden Snail. Do you know about the story?
No.
Okay, today I will tell the story. Once upon a time, there lived a king of Daha Kingdom named Kertamarta. King of Kertamarta had two daughters named Dewi Galuh and Chandra Kirana. Chandra Kirana was a very beautiful and kind, but her sister was an evil. One day, Chandra Kirana was engaged to a prince of Kahuripan Kingdom named Raden Inu Kertapati, who was handsome and wise. But this engagement made Dewi Galuh envy to her sister. Then she went to a witch to harm Chandra Kirana. The witch agreed what to do Dewi Galuh asked. When Chandra Kirana was walking around the palace garden, the witch came and cursed her. She transformed her into a golden snail. Being Salami!
Hey, Princess Chandra Kirana, I curse you to become a disgusting golden snail.
Said the witch. After that, the witch threw her which has become a snail in the river.
Your curse will disappear if you can meet your feet, Raden Inu.
Said the witch. One day, an old woman was looking for fish in the river using nets. When she was about to leave the net, she saw a golden snail transported. Then she brought the golden snail, went home, and put it in a jar. The next day, she returned to the river to look for fishes. But unfortunately, she did not get any fish. She was disappointed and returned to her house. But when she was arrived, she was very surprised to see a lot of delicious dishes had been present on the top of the table. This incident occurred over and over in the next day. The old woman was curious. Then she finally decided to find out who did it by her pretending to go to the river. She hid behind her house and picked at what's going on inside. She saw the snail turns into a beautiful woman and cooked meal for her. Soon the old woman came into her house. Who are you, beautiful princess, and where are you from? Said the old woman. I am Chandra Kirana, the princess of Daha Kingdom, who was bewitched the golden snail by the witch, by request my sister, because she was jealous of me. Said Chandra Kirana. The news of Chandra Kirana's loss made Prince Inu Kertapati confused and sad. He searched for her over the kingdom by disguising as a villager. The witch knew what was done by him. She was disguised as a raven to disrupt the prince's able to meet Chandra Kirana. On his own way, the Prince Inu was helped by an old man who was great. He hit the bird until it died with his stick. The Prince Inu thanked to him, and he also told the intent and the purpose of his journey. Thank you very much for your help, sir. I'm here because I want to find my missing wife, said Prince Inu Kertapati. After knowing what had happened to her, the old man told the prince to search her in the Dadapan village. Afterwards, the prince traveled in Dadapan village right away. After walking for days, the Prince Inu arrived in the Dadapan village. She was very thirsty at the time. Then he saw a small hut and a prostitute. Suddenly, he was very shocked because he saw his fiancée was cooked through the window. He immediately entered the hut to see her. Finally, they were both very happy because they met and the magic was lost. And then the Princess Chandrakirana told what had happened to her. And she also introduced the old woman who helped her to the prince. This is Mbok Rondo Raden Inu, who was found me in the river and brought me to her house. Mbok Rondo was very good care of me, said Princess Chandrakirana. Prince was very grateful to the old woman. Then he brought Chandrakirana and the old woman to the palace. The king was very happy because his daughter had returned. He also knew what had happened to her. Knowing her sister had been found, Dewi Galuh ran away from the palace because she was afraid of being punished by her father. Finally, Chandrakirana and Raden Inu Kertapati were married and they lived happily ever after. That's all the story about Keong Emas, and the message of the legend Keong Emas is that truth will defeat falsehood or evil. Envy is like a warrior that will burn up dry wood of goodness. Envy people will taste defeat and destruction later on. Thank you so much for your nice attention and goodbye.
Bye.